Hey again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. If you're new to my channel, I grow cut flowers in Zone 5A in Northwest Iowa. We are almost to Thanksgiving, which of course means that this year's cut flower season is over, but the work definitely is not. In this video, I want to share with you what I'm doing in preparation for next year's growing season. Here's a few clips of what I did in the garden this week, and at the end, I'll tell you all about it. So as you can see, I had a very busy week out in the garden. Weather was pretty good, so I was able to get a lot done. The first thing that you saw me do was getting rid of my entire zinnia patch. You'll notice I did not pull the plants out of the ground. I just clipped them at the base of the plant, which is totally fine. The roots will actually decompose over the winter to help feed nutrients to the soil, and next spring that bed will be tilled up and it will all mix together and create really nice soil. The next thing I did was a little work in the hoop house. I pulled all of the snapdragons, and then what you saw me planting was my lavender campanula. Those will winter over in the hoop house and give me a really early crop next spring. I actually have some white campanula planted. That was my first planting, and they are looking absolutely amazing. So the purple or the lavender ones should catch up. The white ones were just planted multiple weeks earlier. After the hoop house, I went outside and had some peonies planted. I still have more to plant, but I wanted to go ahead and get these in the ground. Peonies, you want to make sure that you have a nice wide hole, and you want to plant the actual growth point 1 to 2 inches below the soil. Not too deep, but not too high as well. I did water them in, which you didn't see, and I probably will water them throughout the winter. All of my perennials will get watered throughout the winter as long as we don't have a lot of moisture. If they're covered by snow and are getting moisture, that should be just fine. In that same bed, you saw me planting those little green plugs of perennial salvia. I actually have another patch that I planted weeks ago. These were just the ones that were still in the tray, and I wanted to make sure to at least get them somewhere in the ground. So those got planted, and that was something really good to get done. And then the very last thing that I did was get the remainder of my tulip bulbs planted. I still had 700 tulip bulbs to plant, and I left that open spot just to plant whatever I had left. That's what I had left. I got those all in, tucked in and covered with about 5 inches of soil, and they'll be good to go next spring. One other thing that I'm working on right now for next year, of course, is my seed order. I order seeds through a few different companies, but one of the main companies I ordered from is a company called Geo Seed. Now, they have really great prices. They have what I would call wholesale prices, but I don't believe that you have to be or have a tax ID number to order from them. So I highly recommend going to their website and requesting a catalog. Now, it's not full of pictures like the Johnny's catalog is, but let me tell you, they have every single variety that you could ever possibly want. So I actually placed an order this morning, and to order you use pen and paper, you fill out your order form with all the varieties and the quantities that you want, email them your order, and I heard back probably within about a half an hour, and I already have my ship date. So I highly recommend them. Some of the things that I put in this order, now I should say I probably will be placing another order, but this one I wanted to go ahead and send in because I have some Lisianthus on here. And if you've ever grown Lisianthus, you know that they are super slow at growing. And I'm actually going to be starting mine probably right after Thanksgiving for the hoop house. So I needed to get those ordered. Lisianthus are generally pelleted seeds, which you need to use all in the same growing season. So I just ordered 3 varieties for the hoop house, and I'll go ahead and share those with you. I ordered ABC White, ABC Rose, and Arena Apricot. And then some of the other things that were included in this order were some Dusty Miller, lots of Snapdragons. I have some stock zinnias that I wanted, and then a couple varieties of Status. So again, I'm going to be placing a bigger seed order, and I will actually do a full video for you guys showing you every single variety with photos of what I'm going to be growing in the garden next year once I get my garden plan fully complete. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I just thought it might be fun to share with you guys what I am up to in the garden after the actual growing season is over. There's always so much prep that goes into the next year, and pretty soon I'm going to be drawing out my entire garden plan so that I know exactly how many plants of each variety to start, which I'll make sure to share with you guys too. So anyway, I hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you soon.